Good morning. My name is Sean Webb, and I'm the Director of Community Engagement for Desert Sands Unified School District, and you're watching Classroom Conversations. As you can see this morning, we're trying with something new. We have a little promo video that we're playing with. I'm using the app Canva. I've never used it before. Learned from, I give her all the credit all the time. I learned from Katie Stice over the Ranch Mirage Chamber. She's been using a lot of these products, and I'll be honest, I've been following her and kind of copying her the whole time. But welcome to Classroom Conversations, where we're engage the Desert Sands Unified School District community. I want to go ahead and read off the mission statement for the Desert Sands Educational Foundation as they provide this platform for us to be able to do so. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation the Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. And we do that with partnering with our schools. We partner with our neighboring cities, our cities that have our schools, as well as our businesses and people in the community. Today with us we have Vanessa from the city of Palm Desert. She's going to be joining us shortly. But let's go ahead and bring on Chef Mary. Good morning, Chef Mary. How are you?
Well, good morning. And I don't know if I'm a good witch or a bad witch today, but I'm definitely here having fun with my crazy Halloween hat and missing getting dressed up on Saturday and running around the neighborhood. But in the meantime, it's Halloween at the Trimmins house.
There we go. Halloween at the Trimmins house. That's, I know every holiday is a fun time at the Trimmins. You'd always say Thanksgiving with all the Trimmins, right?
That's right. Yeah. Christmas with all the Trimmins. Actually, I have a sign that says that I found in a store with the correct spelling of our last name.
Okay.
So
I got you.
Good.
I got you.
So it's not a lot warmer today. It's only 48 this morning when I got up, and the sun is up, and the squirrels are battling for all the food this morning, which is kind of interesting. I think we now have 3 big gray ones.
Okay.
So that's the excitement for the morning for me so far.
I know that you like to post video about your excitement with your animals and so forth that visit. And I'll tell you what, anytime I go up to the mountains, I always see these signs, don't feed the animals. You go to Chef Mary's house, it's like the living desert.
Oh, yeah, it's a feeding frenzy. They're all fighting, and now they want the water because, we haven't had any rain or any water for a long time. And, needless to say, we're a long ways from the lake. So we put water out there for them, and it's kind of interesting to watch them vie for who's going to drink.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're helping out nature and taking care of them.
Exactly. I'm Mother Nature.
There we go. So why don't we go over some of our topics here? As I've been sharing, we're going to be talking about CAMFest from now until December. This is our marquee event for the foundation. I want to go ahead and show you our most recent Instagram post. This is really cool what they posted yesterday. This video here of the Shadow Hills High School Dance Squad. And as I said, we're very fortunate to have an organization that's helping us out with our social media for CAMFest. And I'll read off the text to you. It says, wishing we could get out and dance together again like the Shadow Hills dance team did last year at CAMFest. For now, we'll just have to socially dance. So,
yeah.
So they come up with the creative things for us and so forth. So we got to thank our friends over at Mary G. She works for a company that works directly for Kaboo and does their social media. So it's pretty awesome that they're helping us out. So as I shared, we've got CAMFest coming up. This is also something, Mary, something new that we're doing this year. Okay. Since we can't sell tickets like we normally would, what we're doing this year is the foundation purchased a license for text to donate. So what we have here is our text to donate number is 760-338-2282, and I'll flash that up here shortly.
Okay.
But what you can do is you text to that number, and we have all of these different things. So if you text Carrillo to that phone number, you'll make a donation to Carrillo Ranch Elementary's music and arts program.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool. And like, for example, with our high school and our secondary schools, middle school and high schools, they have choir, they have dance, they have art, they have, so many different programs. So just say you want to donate to La Quinta Middle School art, text LQM art to that phone number, and you can make a donation. And we've allowed our teachers to do this because in years past for CAMFest, any tickets that they sold, that money went right back into their classrooms. So without having CAMFest this year, this is our way that we're trying to offer an opportunity for our teachers to go ahead and raise some funds for their classroom to go directly into their account. And we've allowed them to have these codes. We gave them to them last week, and I know some of the teachers are already advertising them right now. So we're encouraged all of our families to go ahead and to donate to these different programs. I'll have this on our website as well. So if they want to make a donation to any one of these programs here. And these are all the schools that participated last year. Mary, you being a board member, I'll tell you, last year we had 33 out of our 34 schools participate.
Oh my gosh.
With over 2,000 students all performing, demonstrating art, showing off their videos. Let's see, they're actually acting out one-act plays. They're performing musical instruments. You name it, they're dancing. The list goes on and on.
Oh,
so, incredible. Yeah, and I'll tell you, you know her very well from La Quinta High, Joanne Prawl. She's one of our biggest fundraisers of selling tickets each and every year. Her class last year rose $1,800 in selling tickets. So that just gives you an idea of how much these funds are needed for these specialized programs.
Well, I put my ChemFest on my Facebook yesterday.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Awesome.
I think there was like 80 likes so far from it, from New York to Florida to North Carolina. So it was really easy to do that. It's really nice. It comes right up right away. And I think the donate button there is everything that you need. And I just put a little blurb in there to, it's our fundraiser for the year. And we would love it if you would, consider donating something to the cause and see what happens.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to say that people are definitely nervous in regards to funding and so forth for the arts. I'll flat out say that unfortunately, a lot of times the state that'll be one of the first things that they cut. So we are doing our best as a foundation to make sure that we can ensure that the arts stay with our students as much as possible.
True.
Yeah, the performing arts and so forth. But let's go ahead and move on here. As I've shared, coming up, we have the deadline for the Goldfish Bowl. Okay, this is a $3,000 opportunity for our classrooms. So any of our families that are watching, this is a project about innovation. So if your son or daughter has an idea about being innovative in the classroom where they think they could utilize $3,000 that's going to help benefit the classroom, benefit the school as a whole, contact your teacher, because how this contest works is you need to apply student and teacher together. Student and teacher together. That's the big thing. Okay. So I like to brag, Mary. I was 100% 2 for 2 in getting grants in the Goldfish Bowl. One time we won $250. One time we won $4,000.
Oh, wow.
I'm batting 1,000 with the World Series is happening and so forth. But this is a great opportunity for our students who are innovative, creative. I know that our visitor that's going to be joining us here shortly, she has a very creative daughter to come up with some innovative ideas. Hopefully she's thinking about something right now and she can talk to either Mr. Schmidt or Mr. Diaz over at PSA and say, hey, I got this idea for $3,000 for the program. And it's pretty simple. All of this is a 3-minute video that they have to submit. A 3-minute video. And let me pull up the application here. It's really simple. There's a lot of stuff here, right? It talks about how of what's needed. You need to have a student voice, needs to be a potential benefit. We need to know about the sustainability of the project. And then the idea is that we want them to submit it by Monday. This is the application here. You put in the name of the project, the school, the name, people who are involved, and then check that you've talked it over with your principal. Then you upload the video. And we understand that, it's pretty crazy and chaotic right now. So it doesn't have to be fully on edited video. Just give us an idea and concept of what you want to do. And what we'll do is share it with our sharks.
Oh, that would be good. Will we be able to see some of these videos later on?
Oh, you better believe it. As soon as I get them, Mary, as soon as I get my hands on them and I get the go-ahead to share, I will definitely share them.
Oh, that would be awesome. It'd be fun to see what they're doing.
Of course. And what's really cool is on December 16th, we're going to have a live event at night where we're going to present the winners and we're going to show the process. So we'll show some of the student videos. We're going to show some of the deliberation with the judges who are our sharks. And then we're going to show the actual finalists and so forth. And that'll all be produced for December 16th. But hopefully before then, I'll get some snippets for us to see.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, definitely. You know how I am with that.
That I do.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and pull up our Twitter real quick. That's what we got going on our Desert Sands Educational Foundation Twitter. As you can see, we have classroom conversations. We always post that here. That's on our Twitter account, as well as we're posting our information about our CamFest. And then I'll share with you, the other night, I hosted the Desert Ridge Academy College Night. So what we did was we hosted their counselors, we hosted their administrators, and Mary, you'll be impressed. We did it in both English and in Spanish.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting to see all that happen. So as you know, I've been busy doing all those types of fun activities, and those are happening well after 3 o'clock. That college night actually started at 6 o'clock. The other night I hosted La Quinta High School in their college and information night for their sophomores, if you believe that.
God.
Information for their sophomores. I want to make sure that they're getting all that info and so forth. Lastly, let's go to our Desert Sands Facebook page, see what's going on there. You know, Jan and Mary do a fantastic job with posting things here, getting our information out to our families. You can see that we have our classroom conversations going on, but you're going to love this, Mary. This is the newest thing. This is the newest thing in Desert Sands. On the right hand of Mr. Bailey there, that's Mick Wilhite. He is our Senior Director of Elementary Education, and he was able to work some grants and so forth, and he got over $3,000 worth of books. And how it works is if you're a brand new student to our school, this is in our Student Information Center there at CWA. You sign up, you're a new student, you get a token. And then you get to take that token over to this vending machine here, and you get to pick out a book.
Oh, that's incredible. I saw that the other day. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing as well. I love that we're partnering with different businesses and so forth to make this happen. And you see the name Inchy the Bookworm.
I know, I love it.
Vending machine. You gotta love that. Definitely. And then let's see here. This is the announcement about classroom conversations today. Yesterday, I had the joy of going over to, Ben Franklin Elementary School. And at Franklin Elementary School, they're serving up to like 200 families to 300 families per Monday and Wednesday. And there I am with their principal, Mrs. Mrs. Knapp. They're highlighting their staff, highlighting everything great going on. So what they do there is each day of the week, they have a different grade level. They hand out different goodie bags that they may need for their classroom. So it's pretty awesome what they got going on there. Yeah. So a lot of exciting things going on in Desert Sands.
Well, and I think it's really good that all this stuff is out there. So everyone knows what's going on. They can see that there's, we continually move forward.
Yeah.
To provide that information, new things, new innovative ideas for students. And it seems like every day we find another thing to put out there.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. So what I'd like to do, Mary, is I'm going to go ahead and invite our guest to come on and talk with us. Okay. And from the city of Palm Desert, we have Vanessa. Vanessa, I always mess up your last name. I'm sorry.
Mager.
Vanessa Mager, joining us from the city of Palm Desert. Both Chef Mary and I have known you for a very long time. How you doing, Vanessa?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I see we all got the memo to wear dark as well. I just didn't get the memo to wear the Halloween hat.
Yes.
I know, and I didn't bring mine either.
I forgot to send it out. That's my bad.
Yeah. So Vanessa, first thing I'll ask, are you working from home or are you working from the city?
Working remotely. So we've been working remotely since March.
Okay.
When everybody went into lockdown. So this is my den and my makeshift office.
There we go. Very nice. Very nice. So, we'll get right to the point here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a picture on our screen. Wrong one here. Why don't you tell us about why we have you on and so forth?
So I'm on to talk about our Halloween costume cruise night. So as you know, things have changed this year, and so it is highly recommended that trick-or-treating not happen the way it traditionally would. And we didn't want to cancel Halloween. I mean, who really could do that? No. So we tried to come together to put something, an option for families to enjoy that is appropriate at the moment. So it's socially distance approved, and it kind of checks all of those points so that we're following the state and county guidelines. So okay. On Halloween, October 31st, you can come out to El Paseo, cruise the street, decorate your car, come in costume, and just enjoy a moment together. It's from 5 to 6:30. We're working with Carter Elementary PTO. They're the ones that kind of came to us with this idea. And then we've been working with Desert Sands Unified School District to get the word out to really encourage our schools and our students to participate.
That's outstanding that you're offering this opportunity. I know that the city's partnering and doing a lot of different activities throughout this time frame. I know this is specifically on Halloween and so forth, and this is kind of modeled after your graduation cruise, isn't it?
It is. So we did a graduation cruise night for Palm Desert High School, and it was very well received. The students came out, they decorated their cars, they had their cap and gowns, and the community loved being able to be a part of it and really kind of help them celebrate a moment that was kind of taken away from them a little bit. And so same thing with this, we're asking the community to come on out. You can decorate your vehicle and join in the little, cruise around the block. Folks are also encouraged that you can grab a bite to eat at any of the restaurants along El Paseo and enjoy your dinner while you watch this little show. We have some of our businesses that are partnering up. They purchased the Halloween inflatables, and so you will see Halloween inflatables along the street to kind of decorate it and just make it a little bit more family friendly as well.
That is fantastic. And as you're talking about like El Paseo and what the family inflatables and the restaurants and so forth to come out and enjoy and eat, I thought I saw something on the news the other night where you guys have some more additional outdoor dining. Can you share about that a little bit?
Yeah, we have Lupin Plaza. So what we did is we closed off a portion of one of the side streets along El Paseo. We didn't want to obviously close down El Paseo because it is kind of a major thoroughfare and we didn't want to impede on the businesses. So this is a little side portion of it. We've put up tables, umbrellas. And so basically what we're doing is creating an outdoor space. Some of our restaurants, unfortunately, don't have the space to do so. Or it's also a little costly to do that. So this is free for anybody to use. You can pick up your dinner at any of the restaurants and bring it on over and enjoy. Some of our restaurants are actually delivering. Agave, Mastro's, I think, is starting on Friday.
Oh,
and then
okay. That's more Chef Mary style.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And we also have Pizza Vino. And you just order online and they'll deliver it over to the Lupin Plaza.
Oh, they'll deliver to the plaza. That's the best part.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
those three will deliver. And then we're working with other stores to do the same.
Okay. So I'm trying to picture where is that plaza in relation to El
So
Paseo?
it's over beach by Coda Gallery.
Okay. Yeah.
Right next to them. So kind of in the same little shopping area there as Blaze Pizza and Habit.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. That's fantastic. You guys are doing this for the community. I love that you have the cruise night on Halloween. Are there any other Halloween type activities that are coming up maybe Thursday or Friday?
There are. So we've been working with YMCA, Family YMCA of the Desert. And so the city has sponsored a drive-through Halloween experience. And so that starting today, it's today and tomorrow, you can purchase tickets online for $10 per car.
Okay.
Or you can also buy your ticket there and you kind of drive through the lower level portion of the gardens parking structure.
Okay.
And we'll have lots of friendly family costume characters. You can actually come out and see Alyssa as Princess Jasmine, Elsa and Anna, and all sorts of fun stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic. So real quick, I can't buy the tickets there. I need to buy the tickets ahead of time.
You can purchase there too.
Oh, you can?
Either or. Yeah, whichever is more convenient for families.
Okay, so I'm going to ask, being a new dad, and I know that you both are moms, having a 14-month-old, would this be appropriate for her to go through and see, I've got a moonroof I could open up and windows and so forth, or would she not really pay attention?
Well, if she's already paying attention to like your Disney shows and things like that, which is on TV, then she'll love it.
Okay. I think I know what we're doing this weekend then. We got a couple drive-thrus to do.
Hey, listen, Sean, I think you should do it for the two adults.
It just have Brooklyn right along?
Yeah, she can just, I remember once we took Steve to Disneyland when he was little.
Okay.
And all he did was cry the whole day because he didn't feel good and he didn't want to be there and he was terrified. And we had a wonderful time, but it wasn't for him. The following year was a totally different scenario. I remember, I think Mickey Mouse or Goofy came up to him to do something and he just lost it. But I think when they're that far away from it, the music and the lights and whatever, she'll probably really have a good time with it. And you'll be fun to watch to watch the expression on her face.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that. So
Yeah.
I'm Vanessa, I knew about this event here happening, the Halloween event. I didn't know about the other ones you had going on. So I'll definitely have to check them all out. That'll be fantastic. I definitely have the time this weekend, right? We all have the time. Might as well take a little ride. Yeah.
Well, Vanessa, I just want to do a shout out to one of your merchants in your area, and I know that you've developed a great camaraderie with them. We were coming off of work late one night out of Bighorn and came down to El Paseo, and we went, we'll go grab something to eat, and we'll kind of rest up and whatever, and not thinking about the restrictions of having reservations in and outdoor dining. So we stopped at I'll mention them, the Daily Grill. And they said, I'm sorry, you have to have a reservation. We don't have any seating for you. And so we said, oh my gosh, we totally forgot. So we walked away, and we hear someone going, Chef Mary, come back here. We made a spot for you.
Oh,
awesome.
So that was awesome. And I don't think we'll ever forget that, because to me, it's part of the camaraderie that community has developed to do everything they can. And, and particularly since we were in the business, and we had a great dinner, and we had a nice little cozy spot way away from each other. And we were very grateful. And so just to let you know that your community vendors and restaurants are working to make sure, that they can satisfy their customers. And we were definitely satisfied.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's great to hear. I know that, we strive in Palm Desert to make sure that we have folks feel welcomed. I think our whole Coachella Valley does that. And so, it's a great place to live. I love living here. I love, patronizing our businesses and supporting our small businesses, especially right now because they need it. So that's fantastic to hear, Chef Mary.
No, I think that's absolutely amazing. And in talking about, the great businesses we have in the Coachella Valley, we have a new program that the foundation and the district is doing. I'm going to be going around doing this soon, where I'm going to offer these, just these decals to go on their windows. They're very small, as you can see, almost, let's see, like 4 by 5. Okay. Nice little decal they can put in their window. And it's just we recognize it. And what Recognize It is our employee recognition program that community members, staff members, students, parents can go ahead and recognize DSUSD employees. And last year, we reached out to the community, and these employees that got nominated had opportunities to win gift cards from the community. So what we'd like to do this year is I want to send out our staff to these places that all sponsored it, and we want to go ahead and get these on as many windows as possible, that they recognize Desert Sands Unified School District and the foundation, because I think it'd just be a great partnership to show that they support us and we support them. So we're going to be doing that program here shortly.
Very nice. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going to be hitting the streets soon. I'll be hitting the
Do you
streets.
have time, Sean? Because you're always busy.
Well, that's part of my job, so I have no problem doing it. If anything, you'll probably see me doing it live. I'll put some business on spot.
Oh, I can't wait.
So, Vanessa, I know that you have a busy schedule. Is there anything else that you'd like to share in regards to the city or in regards to yourself, to our community that's watching?
Well, I just like to let people know that we have tons of what we call activities right now, since events are not allowed. So tons of activities that are going on that we've reimagined, and you can always visit our website at discoverpalmdesert.com to find out all the great things that are happening. And all of these are part of our Unite Palm Desert campaign, which is all about making sure that we're there for each other, helping our businesses, supporting our community. So we look forward to seeing you guys all hopefully Saturday. Come out and decorate your car and cruise with us.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
I'll admit, I'm not sure if I'll be able to decorate my car, but I'll definitely be doing the cruise.
Perfect. Well, if you go to Michael's, we just bought one. They're car kits, and they're basically stickers that just go over your car. You can decorate them as ghosts and things like that. We bought one because I was like looking for an easy way out instead of decorating the old-fashioned way.
I was gonna say, if you have a big bow at home, you can always just do that too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you could give Brooklyn some colors and let her get creative.
I do have a white car. I'm a little bit worried about that, though.
Hey, it's a blanket pad for her to work on.
There we go. Chef Mary, do you have any questions for Vanessa before we let her go?
No, I just want to thank you for all that you guys do there. And I know that as people that like to eat out and dine out, you've made it affordable and comfortable. And I think that's important to encourage people to go down and walk around and grab something to eat, because there's such a variety of restaurants in that area. And I always find parking is really easy. I mean, normally you have, parking always seems to be an issue, but usually you drive in, there's a parking spot, and the shopping in the mall area there is always kind of fun to do. So thank you for encouraging those guys to be open and stay there and hang in there, because we're hanging in there with them.
Yeah, well, thank you. And one last thing, because I don't want to forget Palm Desert High School again. If you can't make it to the drive on Saturday, they are going to be out filming for us. Then they'll put together an edited video, and it will go on to Carter's PTO website, as well as, I believe, Palm Desert High School's, and then ours, so that people can see the cruise even afterwards, unless, in case you're not able to join us.
Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
So are you going to have... Will you have TV coverage that night down there as well? Is anybody?
We hope so. So if KSQ and KMI are listening to this, well, come on down. I'll be over at the corner of Larkspur and El Paseo if they want to ask any questions. And then we'll also have the film crew, one of them at that section for the high school.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
If I know the news, they'll be out there, especially when it's a big event like this. And you're expecting a couple hundred cars and so forth for, a holiday that traditionally would have, thousands upon thousands of people going door to door. So I'm hoping the news covers it. But Vanessa, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Like I said, I encourage you to talk to your daughter about speaking to her teachers. She's got until Monday to submit an application for $3,000 for a project. Well, yeah. Let's see what she can do. She likes doing this type of thing. Maybe she can write up a grant for an iPad and a Halo type thing to do a student type production. And I'll even sign off on it too, being a staff member. So,
all right, I'll let her know.
Let's see what we can do. Let's try and get some funds here and make some things happen. Well, Vanessa, thank you so much. You have a great day.
Yeah.
You too, guys. Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
So some great partnerships and things going on with the city of Palm Desert.
Oh my gosh, it makes me want to just drive down, because it's going to be really quiet up here.
Okay.
Normally the town has this huge event, which we went to last year, that was just spectacular. Every street, every store, every vendor, every charity organization or organization in the town had a booth or picture taking. And I mean, it took us like a couple hours to go through it. And now it's pretty quiet. I don't even think our kids are next door in town.
Okay.
So it'll be me and the ghost.
You and the ghosts. Okay. Oh, we do have a viewer watching, another Desert Sands Educational Foundation new board member. We haven't done the official announcement yet, but I might as well say it. I want to welcome Kathleen Doyle to the Desert Sands Educational Foundation board.
Kathleen.
Yeah, Kathleen actually spent the whole summer in Big Bear this last summer. Really?
Oh, that's right. I think she said she came up.
Yep. I believe they were camping the whole summer. They thought, you know what? I've got all the kids home. We're going to go up to the nice cooler temperatures.
So what's the temperature in the desert this morning? Do you know?
It was a little breezy this morning. About 60 when I got up. I'll be the first day I didn't make my walk this morning. I woke up a little stuffed up from the wind and so forth. But definitely a little bit chillier. But it's supposed to be in the 90s later in the week. And
wow!
This will be our last weekend of that.
Yeah, I think yesterday we got up into the high 60s. As it was actually incredibly pleasant. There was a little bit of a breeze. We always have a little bit of a breeze here, and this morning the sun is just really, really out. So it'll be a really nice day.
What did you think of that little intro thing that we kind of developed there? I follow a little app, Canva, from our friend over at the Ranch Mirage Chamber.
I like it.
Kind of got some ideas. I made that in a matter of about 15 seconds. So I'm going to play around with it some more and see if we can doll up our program a little bit.
Really, we need a music to brand us, because you always, when you hear music, you go, oh, I know that show, or I know it's, whatever it is. They have to come up with something that when someone hears it, they'll go, oh, that's Classroom Conversations.
Then you know what? Maybe we'll have to do that. Oh, we do have a couple more visitors that are watching. And Melissa Molich saying welcome and saying hello to us. Is that a friend of yours, Chef Mary?
Pardon me?
Is that a friend of yours or just one of our visitors from Desert?
I think it's one of our visitors.
Okay.
Well, he's a friend of ours now.
Okay. All right. And here, Kathleen saying thank you. And it said it's cold for us desert rats. Most definitely. Funny thing is, Kathleen and I are both transplants. Her from the Northwest and me from the Northeast. And here we are complaining that it's cold.
I know. It's amazing that you just get that bone chill. And then you go out and you stand in the sun for a while and you just kind of go, oh, thank goodness I'm warm again.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though I could be 70.
you know what, Melissa, you're not just a parent, you're an amazing parent. All of our
Oh,
parents.
yes, a
Yeah.
parent, the
Yeah.
parent.
Yes, there you go. Well, thank you for watching us, and thank you for being a supporter of Classroom Conversations.
I know.
So, Chef Mary, I'll tell you, next week you're going to get the opportunity to meet some more, get more personal with some of our board members. Christy
awesome.
Kingsley, our foundation vice president, plus the creator and she's the one that, CampFest is her brainchild. She's going to come on and join us on Monday. We're going to hear about everything CampFest. We're going to talk to her, find out who she is, see about her involvement with the foundation, and see about where we are with CampFest and how we're doing with it. So we're going to get to talk with her on Monday. Or I'm sorry, on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
Yeah. And then you'll know that we have, over the next couple of weeks, we're inviting each of our Desert Sands Educational Foundation board members to come on and to share how they're involved, why they're involved, and what their passion is about the foundation. So it'll be exciting to kind of highlight Desert Sands Educational Foundation board in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was good to meet everybody the other night. It was nice to see old friends again.
Yep.
It's just like it's like almost like the old team has come back around.
Yeah.
To support the foundation, and actually it's kind of nice to be around each other and share ideas and laugh about things that happened in the past and talk about how you can incorporate, our current situation and make things better for ourselves, really.
Yeah. And I'll say that now that we have our board complete, we have our president with Patrick, and we've got 13 board members in addition to that. So it's pretty nice to have a nice, well-established board, and we're hitting the ground running. And I'll tell you what, I love the new innovative ideas that we have in regards to CampFest. I love that we brought on some new blood with yourself and other parts of the board that are joining us. So I think it's just going to be a great fit for the year to come, and we got a lot of fun planned.
I know. I'm looking forward to when we all can get together and do some brainstorming and come up with some ideas and thought process. It's going to be, it's kind of nice to be busy and to have something to occupy that downtime that we seem to have right now.
Yeah, definitely. So I should have probably let off with this, but I just got a text message and I didn't even see it. But one thing I'll share, Mary, I had the honor in June of interviewing the Riverside County Teacher of the Year on an impromptu edition of Classroom Conversations. And that teacher is Allison Sear.
I saw something.
Yeah, and she's from Johnson Elementary School. Well, lo and behold, she's now the California State Teacher of the Year.
I saw that.
Elementary school. So we're going to be lucky enough to have her come on in the future where we could talk with her. And think about this. I rewatched the interview, and I'm going to repost it as well. It was a short 15-minute interview with myself, the principal, and Allison to go through that process. Just for County Teacher of the Year, she had to teach, get this, she had to teach a virtual lesson to adults.
Oh, wow.
An elementary lesson to adults, virtually. I just think, oh my gosh. I can only imagine what the process was for the state. We're very, very honored, very lucky to have, the County Teacher of the Year. We've had 3 County Teachers of the Year the last couple of years. And now we have a State Teacher of the Year, which is just
oh my God, that is awesome.
Just awesome.
Sean, is there any more update on the schools opening, closing, anything that we need to share?
No more updates other than the school board made the decision that we come to hybrid learning in January, January 19th. Small group instruction is starting next week with campuses. I've talked to a couple principals over the last couple of days. They're excited to have students come back on campus. When I was at Franklin yesterday, I'll tell you, visiting inside the office, I talked to Mrs. Knapp, and then it was just awesome to see students, because what they're doing is some of our students have to come in and be assessed, and actually to see a student, it just blew my mind. I saw a 5th grader, and it's like, okay. And everybody was just kind of staring at me as he walked in. He was the star of the show, but it was nice to see students. I can't wait to see more of them. I see our athletic teams are already posting pictures of their practices going on.
I saw that. Yes, that was awesome.
So that it's great to see some normalcy coming back. Definitely. Most definitely. But Mary, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I'll catch up with you backstage.
Okay.
But, I love the hat. I wish you would have given me the memo. I would have gone ahead. Oh, look, you got a nice little web on top. You like that?
Oh, yes, I have. I wore this last year and I saved it.
Okay.
And then yesterday I went, I should just put that crazy hat on, because you know me, I like to dress up. And I'll go to the closet.
All right, Mary, you have a great Halloween, and
I will. You as
well. Backstage.
Okay. Bye now.
So as I shared, we have a lot of fun things going on with our partnership with the city. We got Halloween costume cruise night that's going to happen on the 31st. As Vanessa shared, we've got some great other things happening Thursday and Friday with the city. I plan on taking Brooklyn to all of them, most definitely. But make sure you catch up with us next week for Classroom Conversations. As I shared, Tuesday we're going to have our Vice President of the Foundation on with us to share, as well as soon we'll have California State Teacher of the Year, Allison Sear, join us. So have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Got Friday coming up soon. I'm going to try and wrap it up here with the video that we started off with. I've never really done this, but Sean Webb, your Director of Community Engagement, signing off. Make sure to be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Have a great day.